we go! Yes! Here 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 we go!
All right, man. How y'all doing out there, man? I told you I was going to get on, do the premiere. This is We Talking Cowboys on Give and Take podcast. It's the crossover show. I've been meaning to kind of get it, getting on here and doing a show that's all about everything Dallas Cowboys. So, hope you appreciate and like the show. We live on all the social networks. That's on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram right now. You can interact with us by simply going to Give and Take Sports on Instagram and following us on Facebook and YouTube at Give and Take Sports Talk. Today's show is the premiere crossover. We talking Cowboys. It's with your man, your host, God's Child. Please make sure you check out any and all episodes of Give and Take Sports Talk. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Twitter X. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube and on TikTok and Pinterest as well. So we're trying to get our likes up and followers up on Twitter X. So please make sure you not only follow all of our platforms. How you doing out there, man? I gotta give shout outs to folks that's interacting with us right now. Heather _star 397. I appreciate you for stopping through. At Foots Vids 69, 67. I'm sorry. Happy you stopped through as well. I hope you're a fan of not only what we do on Give and Take Sports Talk, but become a fan of everything we're doing on the crossover here. We Talking Cowboys. I appreciate the love. I want to make sure I highlight everyone that interacts with the show. Appreciate you being on the show. Any interaction will be right there on the screen as well. And what's that? Alexander Oleski hyphen T2P. How are you? I'm doing fine, man. How are you doing? I appreciate you stopping by as well. We're gonna get into it. The show today. I just wanted to kind of, talk about the things that's been going on recently with the Cowboys. Our hearts and minds are definitely with Marshawn Nealon and his family. Want to give shout outs and support and condolences to the entire Cowboy Nation, the players and the organization, Jerry Jones, the family exclusively, the Marshawn Nealon family. You can tell he made an impact on the team. It's a shame that whatever he was dealing with couldn't be resolved without him losing his life. He was one of the young players on there that played with a lot of energy and a lot of passion. You can see that in the game when he scored the touchdown. Hey, man, it was very sad news to see. On one hand, you get a player like Quinny Williams coming in and Luke Wilson for a 7th-round draft pick, which definitely would improve the defense right away, and thought that Marshawn would have a place and a part on the whatever direction it will be going for the rest of the season. I guess sometimes it's a gift and a curse, or when you receive a lot of good, I guess you got to take the bad with it as well. But I definitely would tell anybody that's going through anything, that knows someone that's going through anything, dealing with any mental health issues, or just not able to deal with life, man. Make sure you check in, tell people you love them. Make sure you're being sincere about your check in, and we need to love on each other a little more, man. Be more kind to the things that are going on with folks, and not just brushing it off, or uh, not having some type of compassion for things that's happening in the world. With that being said, let's talk about the Cowboys. How y'all out there feeling about not only the additions via trade, but getting a lot of players that we kind of been waiting on them to kind of be on the field or come back and get healthy and contribute to the team. It may be a little late. It may not. If everything kind of stir up and kind of work itself out at the same time for the duration of the rest of the season, I could see us going on a run. But being a Cowboy fan, you gotta be tempered. You can't foresee things down the future. We got to take everything week to week at this point in the season. But I think Jerry should be the same way he get a lot of flack and bull for some of the decisions and things he's made. I feel like he set us up this year to be great. He also set us up for the future. Um, Letting go a player like Micah Parsons wasn't an easy deal for the organization, Jerry Jones, or the coaching staff, or the players that was there. But I felt like it was something that was needed. We had Micah there, and I wish him nothing but the best in his career going forward, just not against us. Um, and I want to know, how some of y'all feel, man. I'm not talking about the trade per se on the Micah thing, because it's done. That's a done deal. We don't need to beat a dead horse or nothing like that. But truthfully speaking, how do you feel about Jerry? How do you feel about the Dallas Cowboys? Do you feel like enough moves was made? Is you looking forward to the playoffs, or you just want to see them make a good run and then have draft picks for the next couple of seasons? Maybe sign Pickens, do some things to strengthen what we already built and what we already got, and just look for us to be trending forward and going into the next season, and then see what's done during the off season and the draft. But I feel good about the place that they in. They looked impressive on both sides of the ball. The Cowboys been looking impressive on offense. They just had a couple of hiccups here and there. But if you had a defense that could play middle of the pack, then you can kind of play with people and win some games, and you wouldn't have been in the situation was in most of the year. But again, we dealt with injuries like other teams. It just seemed like it always hit us at the wrong time, and it's always be like uh, a lot going on that side, and we have to wait for players to come back and things like that. But I feel like there's a possibility for us to make a run, and you always hang your hat on maybe trying to have things be the way it was uh, in a good place, and hopefully that could spring us forward. So I like the way a lot of the players talking. I like the way the coaching staff is talking and have been talking throughout the year. I really felt like uh, hiring Schottenheimer was not a place of let's put somebody in so Jerry can still have control. You still got to have a coach to come in and have a presence in the locker room, and I felt like he been around enough good on a lot of good coaching staff and a lot around a lot of good coaches, and he'd been here for a while now too, and him and Dad always had a good relationship. So with those things being said, I can see the Cowboys making a run, but I also want to be tempered on uh, how some Cowboys fans can be delusional and just get to talking crazy and stuff like that. I'm not that. I'm a glass half full type of guy. I tend to look at things in a real world perspective. I try to look at things in a positive way, but I also look at a lot of things that contribute to what the situation is, good or bad. So uh, just to get into it, the Cowboys, their road to making the playoffs, it's not going to be easy. All right. So for one, they would probably have to hit 10 wins. So you're looking at a record right now where you're below 500, and you need to gain on some of the teams that's already ahead of you. So the Carolina Panthers, for instance, the tie with Green Bay helps, but it would have been nice to beat them. We had opportunities in that game as well. Even the game coming up with Philly, with all the reinforcements that we have, and going into this game, we definitely a better team than we was the first time we played them, and we should have beat them the first time. Matter of fact, it shouldn't even really been a close game had it been not for a couple of drops and some fumbles in that game. I think it was one fumble when we could have went in and been up 17 on them, and they wound up kicking a field goal. And then you had the drops and some penalties and things like that, and that just set us back in that game. So we still had plenty of opportunities to win that game. But again, you're talking about 17 games realistically to make the playoffs. You're gonna have to probably be at 10 wins to even make the wild card. So the division we already know is out of realms or out of reach. Ain't no need of talking about catching Philly. It's just about trying to get ahead of some of the teams that's already ahead of us and hoping somebody fall back. You can look at factors that's maybe key for us to make our run. You got Dak playing at an incredible rate right now. He's playing the best he ever been playing. Health is elite. The run defense has improved. They went from being bottom of the barrel almost to 21st in the last couple of games. Offensively, the cohesion is there. You got your center back with BB. You got the Booker playing out of the world for a rookie. Guyton showing improvement in key areas of the line, establishing a consistent run game as well. New offensive coordinator impact, not really new offensive coordinator, same kind of concepts and same kind of scheme, just a lot more movement and things like that. So you got the Eagles coming up. Formidable team, no doubt, but we're not scared of them. We don't fear them, the way some other teams fear them. And right now, with Lane Johnson being out, I feel like we should be able to exploit a weakness that had been there all season long, but definitely a weakness with not even having Lane in there. Lane had his issues last time when we played him, so we should come out and establish the run and then play action off that, maybe some screens and some option type stuff, not with that per se, but options on routes and stuff like that to try to look for matchups. And I feel like if we do them things and the defense play like it played the other night and should improve each week from here on out. If this defense could become middle of the pack, I believe like we should be a team that definitely be scary for some teams out there to play. But I want to know, folks in the chat, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Instagram. I want to hear from you, man. Put something in the chat, and if you got like something to add to how you feel about the direction the team going in and making a run and some players that you feel like are key players in your mind and in your eyes and what you looking at, please leave something in the comments, and I'll definitely read that on the air, give you a star so you could be recognized for interacting with the show. We always appreciate that on any of the podcasts we do. And since this is the very, very first show, no promotion at all, just jumped on here. Knew I wanted to do it today. Got a big game coming up this weekend, and just felt like it was right. And then going forward, we'll definitely do a lot of promoting and a lot of talking about the Cowboys and keeping it real and no delusional stuff going on here, no talking all crazy, just being real, giving you stats, giving you insight, and then letting you be part of the show. All right, you always a part of the show by interacting. And so, like a lot of folks on here tonight, we had 3 individuals drop right in, get right in the comment. I appreciate all of you, man, for your comments and giving shouts out is what we do here at We Talking Cowboys as well. Make sure you follow the show back. Okay? You can always easily follow We Talking Cowboys because we're on the network at the same podcast. We're a crossover. So follow Give and Take Sports on Instagram, and then follow us on Facebook and YouTube at on that at, but Give and Take Sports Talk. That's the podcast talking all about sports. And we're also on Twitter X at GT Sports, short for Give and Take Sports. All right. So again, we're talking Cowboys. I gave you a little bit of information on how we can make the playoffs. The schedule is going to be steep though. All right, because you got the Eagles coming in to Jerry's house, and record is good with that against NFC East teams, especially. I think he's somewhere around 20, 21. I think he's something like 21-2 against the NFC East. Both those losses coming to the Eagles, but that's an impressive record for this time of the season to make a run. He's always been good in the season. We just been worried about him in the playoffs. All right, so then you got the following week, Thanksgiving, which is going to be another big game, but we have to win this game coming up. All right, to still keep everything relevant and close to the chest, take every game week by week. So we'll play the Eagles. Hopefully we beat them. And not hopefully, but I want to say we handle our business. Not hopefully, we handle our business and beat them. And then we'll have the Chiefs coming in here looking like they're ready for the taking. But you don't want to take no team lightly. You don't want to come in there thinking ahead of it. You just want to come in there and execute the game plan and do what you need to do. And so then if we beat them, then you're looking at the Lions the week after that. And I think those three games are games you want for your team because you want your team playing the best ball that they can around this time and go into the playoffs, hopefully, and then, making a run from there or just playing hard for something that could be a legacy setter for you as a player and as an organization. So I believe if you can beat Philly, beat Kansas City, and then beat the Lions, and all of those are home game stretch. We have that home game stretch right now where we be playing three teams that are viewed as three of the best organizations right now in football. But having the opportunity to go in and beat three teams and kind of put yourself in a situation where you can start believing and start applying the things from practice and the meetings and then your preparation and everything, and just apply that on the field. So the road gonna take 10 wins. All right. So you gotta beat the Eagles. All right. You already lost to teams like Carolina. Who else beat you? Arizona beat you. Denver beat you. Um, you already had most of your tough matchups in the division. You still got Detroit, I think Detroit and Minnesota left. So the total wins you're gonna need, I believe the total wins you're gonna need is probably gonna be 10. All right. You have to worry about the Commanders. Don't have to worry about New York. You don't even have to worry about Philly because Philly already got the division locked up. So you put yourself in that situation, you're gonna have to probably, like I said, sweep everybody else in the division and then beat the Eagles. And then you're gonna need some teams to fall back that already beat you this season. The unfortunate thing is that your road to making the playoffs is very slim and very narrow, so uh, you don't have no chance, man, to be laying an egg or not coming in hungry and prepared. All right. So wild card, that'll probably be it. You're gonna have several teams probably in that same boat. All right. The Bears, right now they win in the division. So if they keep on winning, then you gotta look at teams like a team like Detroit. You playing them, right? So you need a win against them. Um, Again, you lost already to the Bears. You lost already to the Carolina Panthers. So you need to make up ground with a team like like the Lions coming up, and you need to be impressive too. All right. So I think in a conference, you're probably gonna need a record of something like 8-4 in the conference. All right. So if you can do that, you got the top of the Packers is helping you look a little better. Again, percentage wise, you didn't lose it, so it ain't hurting you. But a win would have been better. But you take what you got. You got the Lions, you got the Vikings. If we can get those two games as well and then have some people fall back, then um, you definitely got a chance. All right. Let's talk about where we look at where statistics support the things I'm talking about. All right. So you got weaponry all over the place. Offensively, you got defensive players that can make some plays and stuff like that. Again, gonna be very excited to see how Kenny Clark and Quinny Williams look coming up this week. Because if I believe if you can push that pocket, you can get Hurst to make a lot of mistakes, man. Uh, when he can't set his feet right, and I think right now he's questioning a lot of the things he see on the field. So he hold on to that ball a little bit. I believe he's not gonna have that time. He's gonna have to get rid of the ball. Um, I believe solidifying that middle is gonna definitely help with stopping the run. And you see how they held Genty to 1.7 yard average in that game, and I think that was like the worst for a running back this year. Um, so I think you got a lot of things going for you. Like I said, you got special teams. They one of the best special teams unit in the NFL. All right, you got Super League and he accurate is I don't know what Brandon Aubrey. He's one of the most accurate kickers, most reliable secret weapons you can have as far as scoring and stuff like that and kicking field goals. And then you got Kayvon Turpin, man. He's one of the most elite returners in the league. At any given moment, he touched the ball, he can change the dynamics right then and there with field position or whatever, or even scoring a touchdown. So the optimism is there, man. So we can keep going on this winning streak, man. We can keep a lot of things going. And again, I already talked about the elite stars, Dak Prescott, CD Lamb. That's definitely, and then you throw George Pickens in there, and then you got definitely a tight end that can hold his own, make catches, blocks. He tough. He run good routes. You got a lot going on, man. So you take all those things, young offensive line, a lot of young players got to grow up and develop quick. You can just keep this thing going. So again, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. If you're listening to the show, get in the chat. Uh, uh, Give us your feedback, comments about the Cowboys, about what you're saying, what you're not saying, what you like, what you love, and the things that just drive you crazy, man. Put it in the chat so we can talk about it, highlight it, and keep it going. And so that's where I'm at right now in the show. Just want to interact, man. If you listen, I definitely want to interact with you if you listen to the show. All right, it's no need of dropping in and dropping out. If you listening to the show right now, your opinion, your interaction, your feedback is definitely what we are looking for and need. All right. So again, we're talking about the upcoming game. If you got anything, questions, something you want to talk about, something that you feel like will be important with the conversation right now, drop in the chat, leave us a comment. We'll post it, star it, and it'll be right there for everyone to see as well. So let me go ahead and put them jumps on there, man. All right, so we got, yes, indeed, man. Thank you. All right, what's up? Appreciate you. Want to highlight you as well. Appreciate your comments and your feedback. Like I said, Heather _ star 397. I appreciate you, man. What's up to you as well? We got my man at Foots Vids 67. All right. Appreciate you stopping by and showing love. I thank you for that as well. Who else? My man Alexander Oleskin, hyphen T2P. How are you? I'm doing fine. and I hope you're doing fine as well, man. Don't be afraid, like I said, to get in the chat and let us know. Hey, say hello. Uh, Let us know what you like. Let us know what you want to talk about. Let us know how you feel. Um, it's nothing but love here, man. So definitely want to continue to show love to the chat who've been showing love so far as well when they get in. And if you get in and you like what you're listening to, say hey to your host, man. It's your man, God's Child, man. I love interacting with anyone that spends time with us on the show. I just wanted to kind of come on here and start everything off, man, with the spinoff. We talking Cowboys on Give and Take Sports Talk. This is the crossover. I appreciate you stopping by. Again, like I said, we on Facebook, we on YouTube, and on Instagram as well, live streaming right now. And we're just talking about uh, being in a good place mentally. It was a tragic loss again with Marshawn Nealon and his family. But we send our deepest sympathy and condolences out there because he was a young player that seemingly had the world in front of him. And girlfriend is pregnant and carrying his unborn child. And I heard comments from Dak Prescott, who had dealt with a lot of tragedy even before he became a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, losing his mom's, um, doing the whole process or whatever, as far as like early on in his college career, and then being drafted and everything, and then later uh, having a brother that was in the same kind of situation with mental issues and things like that. And so that was, he had that going on that he had to deal with early on in his career. So, like I said, sometimes, man, it's like a gift and a curse, man. You have so many good things happen to you in life, and then you got the other side of it, which is something as human beings, man, sometimes it's difficult to deal with it. You need somebody to talk to, need somebody to support you and check on you as an individual. And if my man DC Dane was here, he'll tell you the same thing, man. Like, be sincere, man. Be more kind, be more compassionate, because uh, us being mentally and physically beings, humans, dealing with sometimes things that's either spiritual or things that we can't control, man. And sometimes life can snowball and just make things difficult, man. And then things get blurred, man. The lines get blurred about how you see things and how the reality is, as far as being able to connect the dots, and then sometimes pulling yourself out. And sometimes you need family, friends that really care about you to help in those moments, in those situations, and everything. So I think what we're going to do too is me being a host of the shows and things like that, man. I'm just going to start talking about it a little more, seeing if I can reach out to the organization near where we live at in Washington D.C., and seeing if we can just kind of like promote hotlines and different organizations out here that are equipped to help people with mental health issues and depression and things like that. So again, our hearts and minds and prayers go out to the Nealon family, and the Cowboys as an organization. Nobody wants to hopes or talks or thinks that they ever deal with seeing a player one day and then seeing them, not seeing them the very next day. So, and then in the way it was done, as far as him taking his life and deciding that uh, it was just too much for him. So, um, yeah, just wanted to kind of talk about those things. Talking about the Cowboys. Um, I just, like I said, as a fan, I just want to see the unit come together and play complementary ball, whether it's offense complementing the defense, defense complementing the offense, or seeing the special teams make some plays that kind of turn the tide or change the momentum of the game. I just want to see us play good as a unit, man, and get back to having fun and playing with passion. And as a fan, you get tired of hearing some of the negativity coming from the media and stuff talking about Cowboys gonna break down. This is what they do. They choke in big games, and we've done enough of that to feed that to the public, feed that to these outlets and things like that. But I was fortunate enough to see what 4 Super Bowls in my lifetime. Um, Seen the fifth, but I was like early on in my life liking the Cowboys. So I was like young then, but I've been fortunate to see them play in 4 Super Bowls in my lifetime and see them look impressive in each one. And for a franchise that been to the Super Bowl 8 times, 5-3 in the biggest game that matters, we've been spoiled as fans. So I think we kind of just going through this little spurt because we had so much given to us and so much we earned and took from other teams doing the Super Bowl runs that we had. And so we dealing with the things we dealing with. But I hope I get to see 1 or 2 more in my lifetime. And it's something I think about every year with us. You see the things on the field that you hope will come together. Unfortunately, it hasn't yet, but we still got everything in front of us for this year to make those things happen. And hopefully, the magic will be what it is, and the Cowboys, carry on with a mantra of, hey, let's do it for one love, and let's do it for Nealon, and do it for them as well, man. So uh, I just feel like it's a lot of players on that team that have done some good in the league and should definitely had an opportunity, man. And granted, nothing is given to you, but let's earn it on the field, man. Let's start changing the perceptive, man. I think it started this year early on with the moves that was made before the season started. The way the draft went, drafting some good players that have been contributing from day one, and then some players coming back and now being able to impact us and hopefully everything will come together and man make it work. So I don't know how you feel out there. Maybe you feel the way I feel. Maybe you feel a little different, but leave something in the chat, man, on Instagram. Leave something in the chat on Facebook. Leave something on the chat on YouTube, and I'll highlight that and put that on the show. And we appreciate you stopping by and coming through. Man, we gonna keep banging at this, man. We'll keep bringing you everything Cowboys, even the little stuff. I'm always watching a lot of film and stuff, man. I got the NFL package and I got the NBA package. And when it comes to sports, like we all over the place, me and my co-host, DC Dane, who is a Commander fan. I want to say Redskin fan, but um, you know, we do a lot of research into the numbers, man, and watching a lot of football. Me myself, man, I'm like when I'm not doing the other hats that I carry as far as like trying to get a business up off the ground and be a good husband to my wife, who's such an extraordinary woman and makes me the person I am so proud to and thankful to have someone like her as well. You gotta have somebody, man, that champions you. Gotta have somebody that supports you. You gotta have somebody that believes in you. I just pray that all of the things I'm doing will allow me to take care of her and my children and my grandchildren in a way that I can be a blessing and go out here and just do this every day, man. Just talk to y'all about the Cowboys and sports and be able to do that every day, man. That's what I'm working on, man. And I pray to God that everything I do and the way that I live my life as a Christian and the way I live my life as a man and as a father, a black man, all right? Someone who believes in making other people smile, making other people happy, and looking at, uh, just this world in a way where you don't think you too much um, in yourself, no matter how successful you is. You just want to make sure that you're doing something positive and that other people can kind of breed the same thing as far as the way they look at life. So I try to be positive. I try to also be real. And I think that that's what I'm hoping to set in with the Cowboys is that they really start to apply the talent and come together as a team and not try to do too much as far as, putting too much on one person. It's a team concept, one of the best team concepts in sports today, and the brotherhood and camaraderie that those folks go through and that they share each and every week being dedicated away from their family to a sport that, yeah, it pays them good, but the reward sometimes is not there for every team. All right. So you got all these teams shooting for the same thing. And at the end of the year, only one team could host that trophy. So, uh, I've prayed that God allows the Cowboys to figure it out, and I just pray that in some ways, man, it really pays off because I pray that his death not only be something that can carry the team, but it'll be something that'll stay with each one of those individuals that play for that star, and that star is brighter because of Marshawn Nealon being a Cowboy, man, and that he made an impact on them players that they can really. You can start seeing him moving in them players on the field. I believe that'll be a beautiful thing, and again, like I said, man, such a loss for a young player, 24 years old. Um, he was really doing some good things for us, man, and I thought he could definitely be a part of it. And I wish he was here. Pray again for him and his family. And with that being said, look forward to seeing y'all folks down the road. All right, this is just a little something to put together and do. I definitely wanted to hop on here. Hope you appreciate everything we're doing here at Give and Take Sports. My man DC Dang will definitely kind of get into something for the Commander fans out there, and he'll be doing his spinoff as well. So be on tap for that. Make sure again you follow us back on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter X, all right? TikTok, man. Our strongest followers is on Instagram, TikTok, and on Facebook, and we're just trying to grow our YouTube brand and our Twitter X brand because we haven't done much there, but having the possibilities being on here with our new StreamYard to be able to stream to so many different platforms at one time, live streaming, and be able to interact with folks right then and there, man, is such a blessing. So, again, thank you for stopping by. All those folks who jumped in the chat and left a comment, gave each one of y'all a star, and appreciate you, and definitely thankful for you coming through. And we're going to get on out of here in a little bit. And again, like I said, make sure you follow Give and Take Sports. All right, Give and Take Sports on all the social media platforms. You can just browse and search for Give and Take Sports. It's easy on not Twitter, but easy on Instagram and easy on TikTok by going and just following us at Give and Take Sports. We on Twitter X at GT Sports. And then again, Facebook and YouTube, you can just browse and search for Give and Take Sports. All right, that's Give and Take Sports Talk podcast where we talking everything sports. But right now, this is We Are Talking Cowboys, and we ain't doing nothing but talking about the Cowboys. All right. So again, live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram right now. If you're following, make sure you follow us back. And then make sure you leave something in the chat. And even if we don't get a chance to give you a star and shout you out on the show while we live, if you leave any comments about the stream, any comments about the show in podcast form or recorded form when we go into when the stream ends, we'll definitely shout you out. So if you're coming through, you peeking in, hey, say hello, man. Leave a comment. And we'll star you up and definitely give you a shout out. This your man God's Child. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you showing love. And we're gonna be back at it very soon. Get you a schedule out as well for the crossover. All right. And then we got a schedule out already. So make sure you follow our social medias and you can tell when the show will be on and what time and then just keep following us from there. All right. Appreciate you stopping by. We're going to get on out of here. Love bringing the show to you. And we're going to keep it going, all right? Y'all take it easy. God bless to you. We out.
we go.